Eleanor's 81. She carries groceries, walks her dog, and picks up her grandkids without wobbling. No pills, no gym, just beans. Sounds crazy? If you're over 60 and think muscle building needs fancy supplements or pricey powders, think again. Because what I'm about to show you could save you hundreds and help you rebuild real strength using foods that cost less than $3.00. Ready to find out what 95% of seniors still don't know? After 60, your body starts a silent retreat. Each year, you lose up to 2% of your muscle mass without noticing. By 80, that can mean losing nearly a third of your strength. But here's the good news. Muscle loss isn't destiny. You don't need expensive protein powders, gym memberships, or a fridge full of organic steaks. What you need is smart fuel. Affordable, powerful, science-backed foods hiding right in your local grocery store. The kind of nutrition that quietly fuels 80-year-olds who are still climbing stairs with ease, while others struggle just to stand up. For the past 3 years, I've dug deep into one question. Why do some seniors stay strong and others grow weak when they spend about the same on food? What I found shocked me. It's not about spending more. It's about choosing better. So in this video, you're getting a simple blueprint, 7 protein-rich foods, all under $3.00 per serving, that build muscle faster, better, and cheaper than most supplements. Let's break the myth that aging means weakness. It doesn't. Before we dive in, hit that like button if you're ready to stay strong after 60. Subscribe so you don't miss a single strategy to live longer, healthier, and more independent. And tell me in the comments, where are you watching from today? Let's build a community of stronger seniors, one smart choice at a time. Number 7, sardines, the tiny fish with huge power. Let's kick off the list with food most people turn their nose up at. But that's exactly why it's a secret weapon. 7 sardines, the little fish that packs a serious punch. You can buy a can of sardines for just $1.25, and you get 23 grams of complete protein. That's more than some $6.00 pieces of salmon. But sardines aren't just high in protein. They contain all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to build and repair muscle, especially as you age. And they come with a powerful bonus, omega-3 fatty acids. Why does that matter? Because inflammation is one of the biggest enemies of aging muscles. As we get older, low-grade inflammation breaks down muscle faster than we can rebuild it. Omega-3s helps stop that damage in its tracks. A study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that seniors who ate small fatty fish like sardines at least twice a week maintained stronger grip strength and better walking speed than those who didn't. That's not just muscle, that's independence. And here's the kicker. Sardines are shelf-stable, require no cooking, and have edible bones that give you a boost of calcium for stronger bones. That's a 2-for-1 benefit, muscle and bone support in one tiny can. Don't love the taste? Try this. Mash them into avocado toast with lemon and herbs, mix them into pasta salad or a warm veggie stir-fry, add them to scrambled eggs for a power breakfast, or blend them into a Caesar-style dressing. You'll never know they're in there. Even just 1 can per week makes a difference. At under 6 cents per gram of protein, sardines are one of the most budget-friendly, nutrient-dense foods you can eat. And remember, consistency is more important than perfection. Stock up when they're on sale, keep a few in the pantry, and you'll always have a muscle-supporting meal ready to go. Tiny, yes, but mighty. Sardines earn their place on this list because they deliver big results for small money. Number 6, cottage cheese, the nighttime muscle builder. 6 on our list is cottage cheese. And trust me, this old-school food is making a serious comeback for seniors who want to stay strong. At first glance, it might seem outdated, something your grandparents ate in the 50s. But here's what most people don't know. Cottage cheese contains 24 grams of high-quality protein per cup, and it costs about $2.50 for a 16-ounce container. That's less than 3 cents per gram of muscle-fueling protein. But the real magic isn't just the amount of protein, it's the type. Cottage cheese is rich in casein, a slow-digesting protein that releases amino acids into your bloodstream for hours. Why does that matter? As we age, our muscles become less responsive to protein. This condition, called anabolic resistance, means your body can't build muscle as easily as it used to. But casein helps overcome that by feeding your muscles all night long. Researchers at McMaster University found that older adults who consumed casein protein before bed saw measurable improvements in muscle size and strength, even without heavy workouts. That's right, your body repairs and rebuilds muscle while you sleep, if you give it the right fuel. And it doesn't stop there. Cottage cheese is also rich in calcium for bone health, B12 for energy and nerve function, selenium for antioxidant protection. Additionally, a major study published in the Journal of the American Medical Directors Association found that seniors who consumed cottage cheese at least 4 times a week exhibited stronger grip strength, better bone density, and more lean muscle mass. Want a pro tip? Choose full-fat cottage cheese. The fat helps your body absorb vitamin D and other fat-soluble nutrients. It also keeps you feeling full longer, which helps you avoid late-night snacking. Not sure how to eat it? Try mixing it with berries and nuts for a balanced snack. Adding it to smoothies for a creamy texture and protein boost. Use it as a ricotta substitute in lasagna or stuffed peppers. Stirring in chopped herbs and veggies for a savory spread. Cottage cheese may not be flashy, but it's one of the most cost-effective, muscle-friendly foods for seniors, and it works quietly while you rest. Eat it in the evening and let your body do the heavy lifting overnight. Number 5. Lentils, the muscle food hiding in plain sight. Coming in at 5 on our list is one of the most underrated superfoods in the entire grocery store. Lentils. They don't look fancy, they don't need refrigeration, but they're a nutritional powerhouse, especially for older adults looking to rebuild muscle on a budget. Let's break it down. A single cooked cup of lentils gives you 18 grams of plant-based protein for just about 20 cents per serving. That's right, under a quarter for a meal that feeds your muscles and fuels your energy. But here's the real story. Lentils aren't just about protein. They're packed with iron, which helps carry oxygen to your muscles, B vitamins for energy and cell repair, leucine, a critical amino acid that triggers muscle protein synthesis, fiber to support digestion and nutrient absorption. Now, most people think iron deficiency only shows up in their blood work. But for seniors, low iron often shows up first in muscle fatigue and weakness. Lentils help fix that naturally without expensive pills. A study in the Journal of Nutrition found that older adults who consumed legumes regularly, including lentils, maintained more lean body mass and had better physical performance than those who ate mostly animal-based proteins. Why? Researchers believe it's because lentils fight inflammation, nourish the gut, and provide long-lasting energy, all of which support healthy aging and muscle recovery. Plus, they're incredibly easy to store and cook. No soaking required like most beans. Just rinse, simmer for 15-30 minutes, and enjoy. Want to make them even better? Cook them with turmeric, garlic, or ginger, anti-inflammatory spices that complement their muscle-supporting powers. Here are a few delicious ways to enjoy lentils. Make a hearty lentil soup with veggies and herbs. Toss them into a grain bowl with quinoa and roasted vegetables. Use them as a meat substitute in tacos or sloppy joes. Puree into a spread or dip like lentil hummus. Red lentils cook fastest and get creamy, great for soups. Green and brown lentils hold their shape, perfect for salads and savory dishes. Bottom line, lentils are one of the most affordable, nutrient-dense, muscle-building foods on the planet. They may be small, but they carry the strength of giants. Number 4, canned tuna, the lean protein powerhouse. At 4, we've got a muscle-building classic hiding in your pantry, canned tuna. Affordable, shelf-stable, and shockingly powerful. For just $1.00 per 3-ounce can, you get 22 grams of high-quality complete protein. That's less than 5 cents per gram. One of the best deals in the entire grocery store. But what makes tuna truly shine isn't just the protein amount, it's how easily your body absorbs it. According to research from the University of Arkansas, older adults digest and utilize fish protein like tuna more efficiently than many other protein sources. Even people over 70 had absorption rates over 90%. That means more of what you eat turns into strength. No waste, no filler, just fuel. Tuna is also naturally low in fat and calories, perfect for maintaining muscle without excess weight. Rich in B12 and selenium, which support nerve health and immune function, a source of anti-inflammatory nutrients that support muscle repair. Unlike powders or pricey steaks, canned tuna gives you pure protein power, ready to eat in seconds. No cooking, no prep, just open and go. Need ideas? Try these. Mix it with a little Greek yogurt, mustard, and chopped celery for a light tuna salad. Add it to a whole grain wrap with spinach and avocado. Mash it with an egg and breadcrumbs to make quick tuna patties. Toss it over a bed of leafy greens with olive oil and lemon. And here's a smart tip for seniors. Choose light tuna packed in water. It's lower in mercury and calories than oil-packed versions. According to the FDA, you can safely eat up to 12 ounces of light tuna per week. That's 4 cans. Canned tuna is especially useful if you live alone, don't cook much, or want to stock up without worrying about spoilage. In a world of flashy protein powders and $30 zero-cent steaks, tuna reminds us that simplicity still wins. It's lean, clean, and incredibly efficient. When you want to build strength without breaking the bank or your back in the kitchen, tuna is a top-tier choice. Number 3, eggs, nature's perfect muscle food. Now we're cracking into 3 on our list, and it's probably sitting in your fridge right now. Eggs. Whole, simple, and incredibly powerful. 1 dozen eggs costs around $2.50, and each one packs 6 grams of complete, highly bioavailable protein. That means you're getting 72 grams of muscle-building protein per carton for just pennies per serving. But the real story isn't just the protein count. It's how perfectly your body uses it. Eggs score a perfect 100 on the biological value scale, which means your body can absorb and use nearly every gram of protein they contain. That's especially important for seniors whose bodies may not digest or process protein as efficiently anymore. But here's the part most people don't know. Half of an egg's protein and most of its powerful nutrients are in the yolk. We're talking about leucine, the amino acid that turns on muscle protein synthesis. Choline supports memory and nerve-to-muscle coordination. Vitamin D, essential for muscle strength, balance, and recovery. A study from the University of Illinois showed that older adults who ate whole eggs after a workout built 40% more muscle than those who ate egg whites only. That's synergy, nutrients working together to give you results no powder can match. And let's bust an old myth while we're here. Egg yolks do not cause heart disease in healthy people. The cholesterol in eggs may improve HDL, the good kind, and support hormone production, especially important as we age. So, how should you eat them? Try scrambled with spinach and peppers, boiled and sliced on whole grain toast, poached over roasted veggies, or just a simple 2-egg omelet with cheese and herbs. Pro tip: cook a batch of hard-boiled eggs on Sunday to grab and go all week. Eggs are easy to chew, easy to digest, and easy to love. They're also versatile, affordable, and complete everything your muscles need in one tidy shell. Whether for breakfast, lunch, or a quick protein snack, eggs are one of the most effective, science-backed muscle foods seniors can rely on. Number 2, Greek yogurt, the all-day, all-night muscle builder. Sliding into 2 is a creamy, tangy powerhouse that's just as delicious as it is effective. Greek yogurt. At first glance, it might look like just another snack, but behind that smooth texture is a dual protein formula that's tailor-made for seniors who want to rebuild strength and stay active. Let's talk numbers. For about $5.00, you can get a 32-ounce container that delivers 20 grams of protein per cup. That's 160 grams total at just 3 cents per gram. But what makes Greek yogurt stand out? It's the perfect balance of fast-acting whey and slow-digesting casein. Whey protein floods your muscles with amino acids quickly, great after activity. Casein keeps feeding your muscles for hours, great for recovery and overnight rebuilding. That's a 1-2 punch your muscles love. And there's more. Greek yogurt is loaded with probiotics, those beneficial bacteria that keep your gut happy. Why should you care? Because a healthier gut means better nutrient absorption, lower inflammation, and more effective muscle repair. A study from Tufts University found that seniors who ate Greek yogurt daily had higher muscle mass, faster walking speed, stronger legs, compared to those who ate regular yogurt or none at all. That's because the protein is more concentrated and the probiotics are more potent. Want more perks? You're also getting calcium for strong bones and proper muscle contraction, vitamin B12 for energy and red blood cell support, potassium and phosphorus for muscle and nerve health. Just make sure you're choosing the right kind. Plain, not flavored. Avoid added sugars. Full fat, not fat-free. Fat improves vitamin absorption and keeps you full longer. Need ways to enjoy it? Top with berries and walnuts for a protein-packed breakfast. Swirl in cinnamon and almond butter for a snack. Use it as a sour cream replacement on baked potatoes or tacos. Blend into smoothies with spinach and banana. Greek yogurt is versatile, delicious, and works all day. Whether you're fueling a walk, recovering after gardening, or winding down before bed. And for the price, it's one of the most efficient, muscle-friendly foods you can keep in your fridge. Number 1, dried beans, the ultimate affordable muscle builder. We've arrived at one, and it's probably the most humble, overlooked, and budget-friendly powerhouse in your entire kitchen. Dried beans. That's right. Black beans, pinto, navy, kidney, chickpeas. They may not look like much, but they're muscle gold for seniors. Let's talk value first. A 1-pound bag of dried beans costs around $1.20 and makes about 6-8 cups cooked. Each cup gives you 15 grams of protein, so that's up to 120 grams of protein per bag. Less than 1 cent per gram. No protein powder, steak, or supplement can compete with that kind of efficiency. But beans aren't just protein, they're complete muscle support systems. Here's why. Complex carbs fuel your workouts, walks, and recovery. Fiber feeds your gut bacteria, which improves nutrient absorption. Magnesium, iron, and potassium, all essential for muscle repair and performance. Plant polyphenols reduce inflammation that leads to muscle breakdown. As we age, chronic low-grade inflammation becomes one of the sneakiest reasons we lose muscle. Beans fight that inflammation from the inside out, naturally and affordably. A landmark study published in the Journal of Nutrition followed seniors for 5 years and found that those who ate legumes like beans at least 4 times per week preserved more muscle mass, had better balance and mobility. They were less likely to be hospitalized for falls or fractures. That's independence, that's peace of mind. Now let's talk prep. Dried beans do take longer to cook, but the payoff is huge. Soak them overnight, simmer in a pot or pressure cooker, and batch freeze for the week. Need meal ideas? Easy. Add to soups, stews, or chili. Sprinkle over salads or grain bowls. Blend into spreads or dips. Try black bean hummus. Mash into veggie burgers or sandwich fillings. Pro tip: rotate your bean types to get different nutrients and flavors. Black beans, high in antioxidants. Chickpeas, more protein per cup. Kidney beans, rich in folate. Navy beans, fiber champions. And when paired with grains or nuts throughout the day, beans become a complete protein, giving your muscles everything they need to grow and recover. Simple, affordable, proven. Dried beans are the muscle-building MVP for seniors, and they're hiding in plain sight. A new picture of strength. Remember the image we started with? That feeling of struggling to stand up from a chair? Legs shaky, back sore, breath short after a single flight of stairs? Now imagine the opposite. You wake up feeling grounded. You walk to the mailbox, carry groceries, and even lift your grandchild without hesitation. No fear of falling, no more sitting out of life. That kind of strength doesn't come from supplements or surgeries. It starts with what you eat. And it builds slowly but powerfully. Meal. You don't need a personal chef or $200 0-cent supplement routine to stay strong after 60. You just need smart, consistent choices. Like the 7 simple foods we covered today. Sardines, cottage cheese, lentils, canned tuna, eggs, Greek yogurt, dried beans. These aren't just groceries. They're tools for reclaiming your energy, stability, and independence. 1 can of tuna, 1 bowl of beans, 1 cup of yogurt. That's all it takes to begin. No big overhaul, just one better choice at a time. Because real strength at any age isn't about perfection. It's about showing up, feeding your body well, and trusting that progress will come. Let your kitchen be your medicine cabinet. Eat strong, walk strong, live long. So tell me, which food are you starting with this week? Drop it in the comments below, and if there's someone in your life who deserves to stay strong, send them this video. Because you won't just be sharing information, you'll be giving them a chance to stay independent, proud, and powerful. Subscribe now and don't miss the next video.